Important to be a good friend.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, that friend ruins your chance at getting some action. Then you should cut them out of your life. That's what I think. And in today's second date update, that's exactly what it sounds like happened to Jay, who's on the phone right now. Jay wants to call a girl named Michelle, and she's not calling him back after one of his friends apparently ruined his date.
Uh-oh.
How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing all right now, guys.
Why don't you tell us what happened?
Well, I met Michelle online.
Okay.
So I saw her profile, and her profile did stand out to me a little bit because, like, she just came off as so, I don't know, down to
Willing?
earth and that.
Willing? Oh, down to earth. Okay, sorry. I thought you were
almost
going.
the
I thought you
same
were going
thing,
willing
yeah.
on that one, but
He's like, that's what I go for.
that's what I usually look for in a woman.
Dude, it's actually kind of refreshing to hear a guy say that her profile stood out not because of how much boob she had in the picture.
Yeah, it's like because I like the fact that she had, like, a lot of pictures with her family. But the truth is, she also had a really nice set of boobs, too. So I can't
She had
deny
everything that you were looking for.
Just when my faith
The
was
whole
renewed.
package.
So she seems like she's normal. She seems like a nice girl. So I messaged her, and she messaged me back, and we kind of hit it off. And we messaged back and forth for a couple of weeks, and we set up a date, finally.
Cool.
Now, what'd you do on the date? Your email said that your friend actually ruined it for you.
Well, it was a first date, so we decided to do just something like, low pressure, casual, just to meet up for drinks at a bar after work.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, like, getting ready to go and meet her, and then one of my coworkers, who's a friend as well, he comes and tells me, like, this awful story about how he just got dumped by his girlfriend.
Okay, so
that
you guys
sucks.
are at work and he's giving you a sob story.
Yeah, I mean, he was actually pretty devastated. Like, he was, like, crying and stuff.
Oh,
man,
poor
that's the
guy.
worst.
So you're like, hey, yeah, your story's cool and everything, but I got a date right now with a girl who will hopefully be my girlfriend.
Get out
Yeah.
of here.
You're standing in my way.
Well, there's definitely a part of me that was thinking that, but I couldn't leave him. I mean, he was literally crying. I just couldn't just, like, bail on him. So I was, like, panicking a little bit. I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't abandon him. So I texted Michelle, and I asked her, listen, my friend, he just got dumped. Is it okay if I bring him along,
Oh, why wouldn't you just reschedule with her?
Yeah,
that
wasn't
seems...
smart.
No kidding.
Looking back, maybe, but it's just like our schedules were like so conflicting for so long. It's taken me 2 weeks
Yeah.
just for us to get together. So I really wanted this to happen. And I just thought this, like, he would come along, we would have a few drinks, and we would be able to just, like, break away, and, like, he would go home, and that would be fine,
Right. Was she cool about you bringing him along?
She said, yeah. So we went up and we met and we all had some drinks. And every time I thought we were going to break away and pull the cord and
Ditch the single loser. Get rid of that chump.
Get rid of the third wheel.
Yeah.
just like he was, he just kept breaking down. Like we could not, this is horrible to say, we just couldn't shake him.
So
Yeah,
he was
that
like
sucks.
crying when you guys were out drinking.
He was sobbing, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, at this
no.
point, he was kind of like this whimperish sobbing. I mean, what do you do?
That's awkward.
She loved
Was she
going
trying to comfort him
bars.
too?
She was just trying not to say anything that would make things worse.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean-
Like, she doesn't know the guy, so she was just trying to say, just be all neutral and just be like, it's going to be okay. And
I guess you'd probably get points because you look like a really caring friend, which is always a positive. But were you ever able to just talk to her?
yeah, see, that's the thing. Like after like 2 hours, she was pretty much kind of like, she just said, I got to get going. She needed to go. And I was like, all right.
Man.
So I'm guessing your date ended with a passionate kiss right in front of this guy. No?
He sort of cries more.
It was like the awkward kind of like shoulder bump hug thing. Like it was just a polite hug goodbye.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and have you heard from her since the date?
Well, what I did was when I finally got home that night, I sent her a text asking her if we could try it again. Just hit the reboot button, reset button, and just try it again, just the two of us this time.
Yeah.
And she texted back that she didn't think it was going to work out or it was a good idea.
Oh,
Really? that
no.
sucks.
I mean that's kind of messed up though. She's blaming you for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an ideal situation. I get it, but you think that she'd give you another chance.
Yeah, at least one.
Yeah, I thought she would kind of see the whole thing that I was trying to do the right thing for my friend. And I even texted her asking her, like, is there a reason why? Like, if she could just, like, at least tell me why. But she never even texted me back after that.
So that's all you've heard from her. I don't think it's going to work out.
Right. Yeah, that was the last thing I heard from her. And she never got back to me. And now I'm like, man, I spent 2 weeks. We really connected online. We had the chemistry. And it's like I just blew it.
Have you murdered your coworker yet?
Well, it's like his girlfriend dumping him, like, kind of ruined 2 relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
no kidding.
You two can cry together now at your cubicles at work.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to. That's the thing. I really don't want to. I really want to make this work.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and then get your second date update, all right?
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm actually surprised that the guy that's on the phone to do a second date update today isn't getting a call back because normally uncontrollable crying on a first date always works for me. But then again, it usually happens in the bedroom, and they never made it to the bedroom. They were just in a bar. So you should have had your date in a bedroom, Jay, and it might have worked out better for you.
I'll try to keep that in mind for
All
next
right,
time.
good.
I appreciate the advice.
If you're just tuning in and don't know what I'm talking about, Jay went out with a girl named Michelle that he met online. The only problem was right before he was about to go on his date, a coworker friend of his came up to him and said that his girlfriend left him. And he was like in tears and everything else. And so Jay was like, all right, well, you can come along with me. He asked the girl if it was okay to bring the dude. She was like, sure. And I think Jay was hoping that the guy would eventually get lost. But instead, he spent 2 hours with them on Jay's first date with this girl, crying and sobbing and just talking about how his life was over because his relationship ended. And she hasn't talked to Jay since, except for telling him that it's not going to work out. All right, Jay, you ready to get her on the phone?
Yes, definitely.
Maybe she just realized that relationships aren't worth it and it's better to be single than put yourself through that heartache.
Or maybe she got his number instead of yours, and they've been seeing each other ever since. She felt bad for him.
That'd be a smooth move by that guy if he could get a date after crying for 2 hours.
That sounds like the greatest scheme ever. If he did that, I'd let him have her.
He'll actually commend him for it. All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Michelle, please?
this is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal, like the radio show?
Yeah, just like that. How are you?
Well, I'm much better now. What are you guys doing calling me?
Nothing, just calling people that you listen to the show. That's cool. We're just calling to check in with people, see how they're doing.
It's part of our service.
Yeah, right.
I'm actually calling you because somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, God. Tell me this is not a freaking second date update.
I'd love to do that, but it is a second date update.
Oh, God.
And you recently went out with a guy named Jay.
Oh, my God. You're calling me about Jay?
Yes, I am. Jay emailed us and told us about your date. Said that it was really awkward because his coworker came along. And then after the date, he texted you like, hey, I'm sorry about that. We should try it again. And you texted him back that you weren't interested.
Yeah, that's... I can't believe that he told you all that.
Well, he obviously liked you a lot and wants to see you again. Yeah. So what's the reason that you told him it wouldn't possibly work?
Well, he told you how the friend came along, right?
Yes, he did. He said his coworker showed up and cried pretty much the whole time.
Yeah. Is that not enough?
So is that the only reason that you're not calling him back because of his coworker?
No, the coworker cried the whole time, and to comfort him, he started saying horrible things about the girl. I mean, she wasn't even there to defend herself, and he's like, well, she was kind of fat, so you can do better. I mean,
Wait.
Wow.
I was there.
He was trash-talking his coworker's ex?
Yes. He was like, oh, you can do better. I mean, she has a nice set of boobs, but that's all.
And he was saying this in front of you, and what were you doing?
I was like, yeah, I hope it gets better for you. There's more out there.
But can't you give him, you could throw him a bone on that one. It's not like you've never comforted a girlfriend by talking about what a loser her ex was.
Bro talk.
On a date?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Circumstances were bad.
I wouldn't say that in front of another girl. I'd be like, oh, dude, she's a waste.
Saying horrible, like she had man hands. You don't want her. I mean, And then the part where I was like, okay, I need to leave is when they started asking me for friends because the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
So he was asking if you had any friends that his buddy could hook up
So, hey,
with.
can you call somebody and get them here right away
Oh my
so
god.
that maybe he can sleep with someone?
Really?
Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to see you later.
He actually asked you if you had a friend that would sleep with him.
Yes. And could I get them on the phone right now?
Oh my god.
That is.
What was
that
your
is-
response to that?
I was horrified and disgusted, and I tried to extricate myself from the situation and said I need to leave.
Was there like anything enjoyable about the date?
I mean, it was funny on the outside. I'm glad I wasn't, emotionally involved at that point.
Did you ever for once think about a friend? You're like, oh, I bet you she'd do it. And then almost call them?
No,
No, not at all.
can't even go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Michelle, I know that it sounds like you're a listener to the show, and I don't know how many second date updates you listen to, but maybe you forgot that Jay is actually on the other line listening right now.
No, I figured that was coming. I'm glad that he got to hear all that.
Oh, okay. Jay?
Well,
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
pretty harsh recap, Jay.
Listening to what she just said, I can't believe she's like saying this kind of stuff.
I can't believe that I was on the first date with you and you solicited one of my friends for sex.
Or tried to.
No, that's not what I did. That's not what I did. I was consoling my friend. That's what I was doing. It's called consoling your
But the
friend.
way you went about it was not in a nice way. You have to know your audience, and I was there. It wasn't just the guys talking. And I'm glad that I got to see that side of you before I ventured in on a real date. So
Well, hey, wait, haven't you ever had a friend who just got dumped? I mean, haven't you ever broken up with the
yes,
guy?
and we go
Haven't
get
you ever
ice
been
cream,
dumped?
and we watch a sad movie, and I say, "Oh, sweetie, it'll get better. There are better ones out there."
Just wait a minute, though. But like, you're telling me you've never had, and you don't know any of your friends who've ever had a casual, just a hookup after breaking up, just to feel better about themselves? You tell me
You might
tell me
end
don't
up
know
doing
anyone
that,
who's
but you don't go on a first date and ask your date to help you on that venture.
I was just trying to like get you involved so you didn't feel left out. That's
You
all.
were trying well. I did not feel left out, so thank you.
Don't you just want to maybe apologize, though, and just say the timing was bad?
No. I mean, this is like, we got to be realistic. She knows what's going on out there. I mean, don't be such a prude.
Okay, well, you're being a jackass, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. We're not made for each other. Great. And you were just a jackass, so I hope nobody goes out with you ever again. Yay.
Well, this would be a perfect time for me to ask. Michelle, would you like to go on a second date with Jay?
It's never the perfect time.
Let me think. No.
No. Are you sure?
I'm very sure. Thanks so much.
Okay. Michelle, do you have a friend who's a little loose on the moral side that would want to go out with him?
Well, you guys seem very loose on the moral side. Why don't you jump on in there?
All right.
She has a
Hey,
point.
Jay, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date, but it is like you just went through a breakup, and I will sleep with you to help you feel better.
Oh my god.
I'm going to have to say that that's a no.
Oh, that's too bad.
You just got rejected.
I just
man.
got turned down, too.
What a second date.
Everybody's getting turned down, and nobody's getting laid over it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Quick word of advice for all the gentlemen out there dating. If you're out on a date, do not badmouth women the whole time. And then ask your date if she has a friend who's pretty easy and would hook up with one of your friends.
Isn't it weird that you
I
have to
shouldn't have
actually
to say that.
Yeah.
I should not have to say that, but unfortunately I do. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about today's second date update. This guy, Jay, wanted us to call a girl, Michelle, that he went out on a date with. The problem with his date was that right before he was going on it, one of his buddies that he works with came up to him pretty much sobbing, heartbroken. He had just broken up with his girlfriend, and it's like right before he was leaving. So he asked his date, hey, can I bring my coworker along? He'll just be there for a little while, and then he'll go on his way, but he's having a tough time. And she was cool about it. She was like, sure, bring him along. Yeah. Well, it turns out, after we got her on the phone and she told us the story, that during that time, while they were trying to console his coworker, he actually was just like bad-mouthing the guy's ex-girlfriend, like saying horrible things about her in front of this girl, and then also stopped to ask the girl that he was on a date with if she had a friend who was, easy enough and willing to sleep with this dude in order to help him get over his girlfriend. Like, hey, you know the best way to get over somebody is to hook up with somebody, right? So do you have any friends out there who might just, you can call them up right now. They'll come over to the restaurant. They can go to the bathroom real quick and get things done.
And I like how,
surprisingly, she didn't like that.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't a look into what could happen if they ever broke up or anything, or how he handles his own relationships, you
Not
know?
at all.
He's going to call her fat and everything.
Yeah.
He didn't understand why she didn't want to go out with him again. But a lot of people texting in at 78592 understand exactly why she didn't want to go out with him again. Remember, if you want to go out with somebody, if you've been out with somebody and they haven't called you back, just email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
There are a lot of careers out there that women find attractive. Firefighter, proctologist.
What?
Who can forget the sexiest career of all? A carny at your local fair.
No one has ever said
Oh,
that.
yeah.
No.
Carnies are always sexy. Ladies get so fired up
Oh, my gosh.
when they see a fair employee.
Okay.
And that's who we have on the phone today. Daniel is a carny, I guess. How you doing, Daniel?
I'm pretty good, man. How are you guys?
Not too bad. So your email says that you work at a fair, and that's where you met the girl you want to call today?
Yeah, I'm kind of like in between jobs. My buddy got me a job at fair.
Okay, don't try to downplay that job. That is a career.
All right. Okay.
He's like, okay, yeah.
So you're a career fair employee. And
yeah.
tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Alexis.
Alexis. And how did you meet her?
I met her actually at the fair that I was working at in the bumper cars.
Were you shocked to meet somebody that you were attracted to? Because anytime I'm at the fair, I don't see a lot of good pickings out there.
A lot of hotties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, generally, especially in like kind of the bumper car area, most of the kids.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
You never really get like, adults. But yeah, her and her friend wanted to ride, and they were kind of amongst the kids.
Okay. And were you instantly attracted to her?
Yeah, I was definitely attracted to her when she got on the ride.
All right. How'd you make your first move?
So basically, like, her and her friend started riding these bumper cars, and of course, they're like amongst like a bunch of like kids, like freaking 9 and 10-year-olds. And some of the kids were getting like really aggressive with them and like bumping into them, and like they were just trying to have fun, but these kids were like obviously like on a mission to just like
Kill the adults that were there?
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. And so I had to run out there, and I was telling the kids, like, you guys have to stop. You have to stop. One of the kids got, like, all in my face, and I banned him from the ride.
Oh.
Wow, so you almost fought like a 12-year-old in her honor.
Pretty much, yeah. I was about to get to that point. I mean, I didn't want to lose my job.
Yeah.
But
Right.
she actually thanked me afterwards, and we got to talking, and I was kind of like, my shift's about to be over, and her and I just ended up walking around the fair for a little while. And, obviously doing the games and stuff, obviously I got the discount, so.
Oh, nice. You wowed her with your employee discount, huh?
So how was it? I mean, did you guys click?
Yeah, we definitely clicked. It was a great conversation. She's really nice. We're both from the same town. It's like a really small town. And yeah, I mean, I just felt like we just definitely vibed.
Awesome.
And that was the date, right? You guys walking around the fair?
No, actually. We had a great time. And I was like, hey, I've got some pizza and some beer at my place. And I asked her if she wanted to come over, and she was totally down.
Nice. So
Hey.
how did it go back at your place? More bumper cars? Huh? Get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope so.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Thanks. So, I mean, was it action-packed, though, back at your place? I mean, did you guys just hang out for a little while, or did you guys make out, anything like that?
We just kind of kicked it back at my place. Like I said, we were just kind of drinking and just kind of chilling, talking, great conversation.
Okay, cool. So no makeout session at your house then?
No makeout session, just a nice little hug session.
Oh,
Hug
That's a
session.
hug session.
Hey, it's
It
all
was like,
session.
Yeah.
yeah, like a long session of hugging, or it was just a
Multiple
normal
times?
hug, and that's all you got?
It wasn't even a session. It was just a small hug.
Oh, okay.
So why do you think she's not getting back to you?
I don't know, but if I had to speculate, at my house, obviously, like, I did not plan on having a girl there that night.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a little bit messy.
Oh,
That may
yeah.
be one thing. Also, on my kitchen counter, like right when you walk in the door, I have like 4 or 5 parking tickets since working at the fair, because we have to park in like a weird spot. So I don't know if maybe she saw those and maybe kind of like thought like I'm not a responsible human being. That combined with the messiness. And then the job obviously is not the most attractive of careers.
Okay.
So I don't know. These are just guesses. I have no idea.
Could be a
Right.
combo of all three.
Did she comment about any of the messiness or the parking tickets or make fun of you or anything?
Not with her words. but I could see with her eyes that, you know, she was just kind of like looking around, you know, but like it didn't really like seem like a big deal to her. But again, this could be just me making things up in my own head.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since you guys hung out?
I mean, I've sent her like a couple texts, and then I tried the power move. I tried to call her. She didn't answer. So.
Okay, well, play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Daniel is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Alexis. They actually met at the fair because Daniel works at the fair. She was in the bumper cars and she was apparently being harassed by kids in there who were trying to kill her with the bumper cars. And he went in, kicked a few of them out, ended up hanging around at the fair all day together, and then went back to his place. I think maybe the reason she's not calling you back, Daniel, is because when you guys were at the fair, you probably went into the House of Mirrors and something looked larger than it actually was. And then when you got back to your place, she found out the truth. That's what I'm guessing happened.
Man.
Nah, I doubt it.
They shared a small hug. She didn't see anything about what was in the mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know what her deal was, but it definitely didn't have anything to do with any mirrors or any illusions of making things look larger than they really are.
All right. Well, I'm about to call her right now. Any last words before we do?
No, I just hope everything works out.
If it was, I mean, you were kind of like guessing that maybe it was a couple red flags, like your messy apartment and the fact that you work at the fair. Do you still want to go out with her if that's the case? Because it seems kind of judgy.
I mean, I'd like to go out with her again. I mean, if I met somebody at the fair who was working there, I'd probably judge them too.
Okay,
right.
So you get it. All right.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Alexis, please?
this is she.
Alexis, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm okay. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from somebody that listens to the show.
Okay.
It's a segment we do called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So how can you help me? You can help me by telling me why you're not calling Daniel back. I don't know how many Daniels you've been out with lately, but I'm talking about one specific Daniel who works at the fair.
Yeah, that Daniel.
Yeah.
It just didn't work. We weren't vibing, you know?
Really?
That seems pretty simple.
Yep.
Well, according to him, you were.
I mean, like, things are great at the fair. It's kind of dorky to work at the fair, but I get it. Like, times are hard. You got to take the jobs you can take. And, like, it was just, like, when we went back to his place, it was just, like, I don't know, really small and, like, super messy.
Yeah, he did tell us he thought maybe you were turned off because his place was messy. He said he also wasn't planning on having somebody over, so.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, like, it was so messy and it's so small, but there's, like, barely any furniture there.
What's there?
There's a reclining chair, a little, like, card table, and he has a TV.
So not enough furniture for you.
I mean, I get it. Like walking into a guy's house when it's super sparse and there's basically cardboard boxes as end tables is sometimes like, oh, man, this is a project. Is that what it felt like?
Yeah, and, you know, at first I was like, oh, maybe, like, he's in transition, like, you know, new job or temporary job. Maybe this is a new place, but he's lived there for over a year.
Yeah. So basically you walked into his house and his house is what turned you off.
Yeah, I mean, we're not, like, in college anymore, you know what I mean? It's not like a barren house where we drink beer and have pizza. It's like, you know.
But isn't that what he invited you over to do? Drink beer and have pizza?
It wasn't just that. There's just something really weird. Like, there's this one really weird thing about him.
Can you tell us what it is?
So I noticed amongst his, you know, his chair, his table, and his TV that in the corner there was a dog bed.
A dog bed?
Oh, cute. He has a dog?
You know, you would think he has a dog, but that is, in fact, his bed.
What?
What?
Sleeps in a dog bed?
No. Oh.
sleeps in a dog bed.
Are you sure? Why? I mean, were you making that assumption or did he tell you that?
Oh, no, I asked. I was like, oh, my gosh, do you have a dog? I love dogs. And he was like, oh, no, that's my bed. And I thought it was a joke. And he went over and he laid down in it. And he's like, join me. It's so nice and soft. I'm like, okay, like, whatever. So, like, yeah, I tried the dog bed, still being like, maybe this is a joke. And then he was, like, dead serious. This is his bed. It's, like, the best sleep he's ever had. It's not worth investing in a mattress. Like, it was
my God.
so weird.
Is he actually proud? He's proud of sleeping in a dog bed?
Well, I guess he's not proud enough to tell you guys that, but he was sure proud when I was there.
I just picture him, like, walking around in circles before he finally laid down.
Messing with the blankets with his mouth.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, my God. What did you say to him?
Once I realized this was like a real thing, I was like, I gotta get out of here. This is like, like serial killer kind of weird. And the worst part was he definitely has those like sad puppy dog eyes. And when I was like, gotta go, and it was just like those sad eyes. So I gave him this weird quick hug and then was like, bye, which to me, I thought was very clear. That's not working. I'm out.
I cannot believe you went on a date with a carny that sleeps in a dog bed.
It sounds fitting.
Wow, that sounds even weirder when you put it like that.
Yeah, it does. Well, guess what, Alexis? It's going to get a little bit weirder still because Daniel is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Alexis.
What?
Yep.
Oh.
Hey.
Is this really happening right now? Is this one of those, like, game shows? Have I been, like, punked or something?
No. First of all, like, you didn't mention you were upset about my bed. And I'm legit, like, wondering why, like, you would think that's a weird thing.
What?
I mean, I guess it could kind of come off as just a little bit weird, but, like, until you actually try it out.
I'm legitimately confused on how you don't think this is a weird thing.
Well, I mean, is it normal for people to sleep on mattresses?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Is that how, like, people have always slept? Have they always slept on mattresses? Really, it's just something keeping you off the ground.
I mean,
What? Don't be a sheeple and give in to mattresses? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I'm trying to tell you guys, I've tried human beds in the past, and they're not as good. Dog beds are very simple. They're smaller.
What?
I guess it would be easy to move around if you're moving.
No, but for real, like, are you just having some serious? I mean, we get it if you're having some serious financial issues and you can't afford a bed. Like,
No, it's not. It's nothing like that. I had a dog in the past, and I bought my dog a dog bed, and he was not interested in it at all. Like, he didn't sleep in it. And one day I was just chilling around the apartment, and I just tried to take a nap in it. And I had a really deep sleep. It was like an amazing nap, and then I just tried sleeping in it at night. And it just, like, really worked out. Like, I've never slept better.
Oh, so you just love sleeping in your dog bed?
Yeah, like I said, it's just like a regular bed that happens to be made for dogs.
yeah, but no woman is going to come back.
I mean, Daniel, what happens if, like, you had a long-term girlfriend who moved in? You obviously wouldn't fit on a dog bed.
I'm just going to throw this out there. They do have, like, bigger dog beds for, like, mastiffs and, like, larger dogs.
Wait, how big are you sleeping on right now if you're not already on a Mastiff dog bed?
It's just like a regular bed for, like, kind of like medium-sized dog.
Like a
Oh, you just got to get curled up, I guess.
Yeah. It forces you to get, like, curled up in, like, a really nice position. And, Alexis, I don't even know why you're trying to act like this right now on the radio when you clearly laid down in the bed and you thought it was comfortable yourself, and you're trying to act on the radio now like, this is a deal breaker for you.
I just didn't want to get murdered,
Nobody's going to murder you. You're just being stupid. Was it comfortable or not? Be honest.
Absolutely not. It's like an inch of foam. I want a big bed. Like, give me that California king so I have my own space even when someone else is there. Like, you're out of your mind, man.
This is not how she was at the apartment. She was not acting this way.
I'm with her, dude. If I went back to a dude's house and he's like, yeah, come join me on the dog bed, I would also immediately flash on some sort of serial killer instinct. I'm not going to lie. I would be as nice as I can until I got out of there.
I don't think you guys are with the times. Like, I think you need to try other things out. And, like, you guys giving me for sleeping in a dog bed.
I think that dog beds it's like a devolving thing, not an evolving thing.
Well, whatever you guys think. But at the end of the day, like, I'm sleeping really nice. Like, I think it's a great sleep. And, Alexis, I think it's wrong for you to judge me for this. I honestly think you should just give me another shot. Like, I don't think that this should be a deal breaker. Like, because, you know, I definitely am ready to be in a relationship with you. And, like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I mean, judging by his sleeping, he'll be really loyal. Alexis, would you like to go out with Daniel on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, dude. I think futons are wrong after the age of 25.
I think you answered too quickly, and, like, you're not hearing me out. I'm okay with getting a regular bed and just putting my dog bed next to it.
Yeah. So there you go, Alexis. Compromise. If you guys were to continue to date for a long time, you could get an actual bed. He'll just put his doggy bed on the side that he sleeps on.
We just went on one date, and you're already planning to put your weird dog bed onto my bed? Like, that's not going to happen.
All right, whatever.
Absolutely not going to happen.
You know what? Just go find somebody else at the fair. I don't really need you, all right? I'm perfectly comfortable and happy in my own life, and I don't need this judgment.
Ouch.
Well,
That is a hurt
Alexis, thank you for your time. Daniel, I'm sorry, no second date.
That's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Trust me, dude. There is some woman out there who wants a guy who works at the carnival and sleeps in a dog bed.
I'm
She's
not
out
going to be
there.
working at the carnival much longer, guys.
Okay,
so-
but you're not giving up the dog bed, right?
I mean, no, I don't see it in the near future, if I'm being honest.
All right, well, there's got to be a woman who wants a dude with a nice dog bed that she can lay next to, all right?
If there's anybody listening and they want to get a hold of me, reach out to the radio station. Guys, please give them my number.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go from there.
All right, we'll get you laid in that dog bed soon enough. For sure.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is a little bit different from the ones that we normally do because the guy on the phone today says that he didn't meet the girl he wants to call online.
Whoa.
Weird. I know.
Where else
He
would you
says
meet?
that they met at a shopping mall in person, which can only mean one thing.
Yeah.
His name's Adam, and I'm assuming Adam is a time traveler from 1994. Hello, Adam.
Hi.
Wow, he's calling from the past
Yeah.
or the future. I'm
Yeah.
not sure which way that works.
You actually met a girl in real life, huh?
Yeah, you know, I went to the mall.
What's a mall?
Okay.
You mean Amazon?
Yeah.
Guy.
You logged on to Amazon, and then she showed up in your house. How'd it work?
I wish it were that easy, but you know, I don't like online shopping. I like to go there and see what I'm going to get in person. But
It is nice. I will say I did it recently. Like touching things
Yeah.
before you buy them is
Trying
really
it
nice.
on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I guess the same goes with dating.
See, it all makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it was my mom's birthday, so I wanted to get her something nice. So I went to one of those, like, fancier, high-end stores. I wanted
Victoria's Secret.
No, gross. Jubal.
It's not like that.
Oh.
We don't have that kind of relationship.
All right.
So I wanted to spend some money, get her something really nice. I was looking at these bags, and I don't know what to get her, So
Yeah.
there was a woman nearby, and I asked her, as I was looking at the bag, would an older woman like this?
Was she an older woman?
It kind of came out sounding wrong, I guess, because
Yeah.
immediately she said, "Are you calling me an older woman?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. So I said the wrong thing. No. I'm just shopping for my mom, I told her.
Good
So,
kid.
It's actually really cute.
And you look like a baller because it's all high-end stuff.
Mm-hmm.
right. That's what I was thinking. So anyway, she's like, okay, as long as you're A, not calling me old, and B, you're not trying to pick me up, which crossed my mind.
It sounds like you were trying to pick her up.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I also really needed help. I wasn't sure what to get her. I don't usually buy these types of things.
So at what point did you move from, I hope you're not trying to pick me up, to asking for her number and taking her out?
For sure, yeah. So she did. She helped me out. She helped me pick out a nice bag. I found out her name was Penny. And at the end there, I said, look, if my mom has any complaints, can I have your phone number so that I can reach out to you? And
Oh, nice. Very smooth.
Nice.
right?
And she didn't
And it
know
obviously
what you were
worked,
talking
right?
about. Yeah.
I mean, look, it sounds corny, but she thought it was funny, and I got her number. So whatever.
Boy.
Okay.
Okay. You changed your mind from the beginning to the end of your interaction.
So I got her number. We met up about a week later. We went to dinner. It was great. We were laughing. We had a good conversation.
Good.
Everything was fine.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I always feel like you say that and then
Yeah.
you're like, and
It's
then
like, but.
what happened?
I mean, like I said, everything was fine. But at the end, it came time to pay.
Uh-huh.
She threw down her credit card first. I was going to pay. This was my thought the whole time. I'm going to pay. That's just what I think I should do. So I just threw mine down on top of it, and we ended up splitting the bill.
Okay.
That's
You
awesome.
feel like that's a bad move or something?
Well, I don't know. I mean, some people are more old-fashioned. They think the guy should pay on the first date, but I think a lot of people are going Dutch nowadays too. So I didn't think it was a big deal. I told her, hey, I got the tip, so I paid for the tip. But then, I haven't heard from her. So I'm wondering if this whole thing of me not paying, was a strike against me.
How did you end things with her though? Did you get a kiss or a hug?
I did get a kiss, nothing crazy. I got a small kiss at the end when I dropped her off. So again, that's leading me to believe, hey, this was a good date. It went well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything bad about that. And the whole paying thing, she's the one that threw down her card.
That's true.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna throw her card back at her and say no, I'm paying. I didn't want to be rude, so I thought it all worked out.
Has she responded to you at all?
No, but that's the thing. No, I haven't heard from her.
I mean, how long has it been?
It's been a couple weeks.
It's a while, man.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a little too long, even if she was trying to get some space, not to seem,
Yeah.
Eager? Yeah, there's usually a couple
exactly.
days you wait, not weeks or whatever.
She's playing really
Yeah.
hard to get.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
Let's see. I texted her a couple times, and I called once, and then, I feel like if I did any more, I was going to get, sounding stalkery. So
Yeah, that's solid.
You sound so normal and respectful and
know.
lovely. I
Well,
mean,
thank
maybe
you.
it is that she, I don't know, had another relationship on the side or...
Yeah.
maybe, like I said, I just met her at a shopping mall, so I have no idea what's really going on. in
Yeah,
her
I'd have
life.
a lot of questions about her too. All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in today's second date update, Adam is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Penny. They actually met at the mall. He was shopping, trying to get his mom a gift, and she was in the same store. He struck up a conversation, trying to ask, do you think this purse is nice for an older woman? And then Penny got offended real quick, thought that he was calling her an older woman. But long story short, he ended up asking for a number, and they went out to dinner. He said everything was fine. The only thing he thinks that could have gone wrong is that they split the bill at the end, and maybe she wasn't into that. Also, Adam, like we said in the first part of the second date update, you sound like a really nice dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, which means you're probably a serial killer.
Aw,
God,
come
we're
on.
so jaded.
Second date updates tell us anything. Always the nicest sounding people have something really, really wrong. So are you sure you want to give her a call and find out why she's not getting back to you?
We're all going to find out.
I'm totally sure. Look, it's hard to meet somebody nowadays, and especially in real life. I didn't meet her online, and she was super cool. She was really nice. She was actually trying to help me when I was picking out the bag, and it's just rare, I feel like, to meet somebody that nice.
God, you
That's
sound so
really-
crazy.
I know.
That
This
is
guy's
You're
so
creeping me
kind.
out,
You
Adam. You're
guys.
creeping me out.
He's just a good guy who went on a good date and he's confused.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Penny, please?
this is her.
Hey, Penny, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I've never heard of that.
Okay. Well, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning is a radio show, and we got an email about you from one of our listeners. That's why I'm calling.
About me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a radio show you're calling from?
Yes, and one of our listeners emailed us.
Do you guys want money or something? What is this about?
If you want to give money, that'd be great.
I'll
Sure,
take it
but
too, but
no.
that's not the
That
point.
wasn't the reason of the phone call, though. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, then they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email from a dude named Adam that you went out to dinner with.
Adam who? I know a bunch of Adams.
Have you been out on a date with a lot of Adams recently?
Oh, a date.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I did go on a date with a guy named Adam, but I don't really have any interest in talking to him ever again.
I know. And he knows that too. And that's why we're calling. He emailed us to see if we could call you and find out if he did something wrong.
No, I don't trust him. He's weird. I don't want to talk to him again.
You think he's weird? We talked to him, and honestly, he seems like one of the nicest people I've talked to in a long time.
Well, yeah, it's probably a trick.
You said he's weird? He didn't strike us as weird at all.
Well, no, he seems like he might be a scam artist. He just did some really strange things that just, I don't know. I didn't think I could trust him.
A
How do you
scam
go
artist?
to a
Like,
scam artist?
yeah, like he's trying to steal from you?
I, thought he was funny and nice, and that's why I went on the date with him. But when we went to dinner, he was just asking a lot of weird, like, probing questions about my personal life, like things you don't ask the first time you meet somebody. And it was things like that could be used as security question answers.
Wait, what? You think he's like identity theft type of guy?
I think so, yeah. He was asking, like, where I grew up, which is fine, like, that makes sense. But then he wanted to know, like, what specific neighborhood or what street.
That's
and
weird.
It's not like he was like, oh, I grew up in that area too, did we have the same teachers or whatever? No, it was like weirdly specific, like street name. And
You don't think that maybe, he seemed to have really been excited about going out with you. Like, I could see how you would jump to that conclusion, but maybe he was just nervous and asking really dumb questions.
Well, unless like he was thinking of his own banking security questions when he was asking me about my life, but it was weird. He even asked me about my parents and like my mother and her family and like her maiden name.
Whoa.
I was start off skeptical about the whole street thing, but now the mother's maiden name.
Yeah, that's like what high school mascot
Yeah.
did you have?
Yeah,
If he asks for the last four of your social, then definitely a red flag.
What was your
Right.
first pet?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we were talking about pets because we were talking about childhood. And I brought up that I had a cat. And he was like, oh, what was your cat's name? I was like, I don't even know if I can remember.
Oh, my God.
You guys,
You
are
don't
we
think this
just
is just
all
a
being paranoid,
coincidence?
though? Because that's like a normal question.
Kind of, but not really.
You don't think it's just a coincidence, Penny?
Well, if that was the only one, maybe, but that wasn't the only weird question,
Did he have a notebook and was he taking notes?
Well, no, he didn't have a notebook. Like that would obviously be too obvious, but he did at the end when we split the bill. He said he would cover the tip, so he took the booklet that had my credit card in it, and he took like a little while to write, and he said he was calculating the tip. But like if you go out to restaurant, it shouldn't take that long. Like I think he might have been writing down my credit card number.
Whoa,
Really?
that's a slick
Did you
move.
ask him?
No, I mean, I didn't say straight out, did you just write down my credit card number? I just all of a sudden like got this really weird feeling. And after I got back home, kind of thought more about it and made all the connection between all the questions he was asking and the opportunity that he could have had to write down my card.
What?
And got really creeped out and just like deleted his number. And I closed my card too and had them send me a new one.
You actually shut down your card after your date with him?
I did. You never know.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, you know what else you never know, Penny?
What?
You never know who's listening because Adam is actually on the other line listening right now. I think.
Gosh.
Either that or he's
Yeah, I'm
left
here.
because
I'm here, guys.
you are here. Are you an identity thief?
You
This is
actually
Adam.
put him on the phone?
Yeah, sorry about that.
He actually heard all of that?
Yes,
And you
you
didn't
did.
want to
Oh, yeah.
tell me that he was listening?
Yeah, I forgot.
I do think it's important for him to know that he's been found out.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not doing anything, I swear. This is crazy. You really think I'm like some crazy scam artist?
I mean, it sounds like it.
Well, what do you need to know my mother's maiden name for?
Look, Penny, this is ridiculous. So I can't ask you any specific questions like while we're on a date and I'm trying to get to know you. I can't ask you the street you grew up on. I can't ask you your mom's maiden name. Penny, what can I ask you? Like, what's not off limits to you? Like, what can I ask?
It's not just the questions you're asking. It's how you ask them. And it creeped me out.
I just can't believe you would think I went through all of this just to get your credit card number and scam you. I mean, that's totally insane. Like, what?
It's
Come on.
totally, I mean, I'm sure it happens all the time. It's like, I mean, my card's been compromised several times.
Look, I'm sorry if your like identity got stolen or your credit card number got stolen before, but that's not what I was doing. I liked you. I really liked you. I just wanted to get to know you. I just wanted to have a good date and have a good time with you. I mean, come on.
I think we need to slow down, though. Think about it. Like, if he was actually stealing your identity, would he call us to get you back on the phone? Wouldn't he just take your identity and run? Why would he want to get a hold of you?
Exactly. I was trying to call you for weeks and get a second date, and like not just your credit card number. Like, what? Come on, man.
Maybe you needed more information. Maybe the plot was bigger than you thought. Maybe you were going to try and get other accounts. Like, I don't know. You don't know how
Oh
big
my
these
God,
things
you
go.
sound
Like,
paranoid. Like, if I was some sort of scam artist, like people steal credit card numbers online, not like take somebody out for a date.
Oh, how do you know? How do you know that, Adam? Huh?
That's how they do it, or they like steal it from a gas station, right? They put like one of those swipey
really?
things.
Yeah, tell us more about it, Adam.
You guys.
How do you do it normally?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can I comment on something you said? I took a long time to fill out the tip part of the credit card slip. I wasn't writing down your credit card number. I'm just not good at math, okay? And like I was trying to figure out, is it 20% based on the pre-tax or with the tax? It just took me a while.
Do you like never go out to eat?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Come on.
I'm sorry, guys. I just don't.
Adam,
I was
mean,
nervous.
It's been a couple weeks, and I haven't been dying for a second date, so I just.
You were blowing it way out of proportion. You gotta give me one more chance.
Penny, give him a chance.
She's really thought about this.
Yeah.
You guys are so persistent. So now, Adam, if you have gotten the radio station now to like help you in your quest to get me back so that you can get more of my personal information, like they're liable too.
Oh, no.
yeah, if you actually steal our identity somehow, we're an accomplice.
And
Well-
why would he go
Yeah.
on? Think about that. You just said it. He's public right now. If he was a scam artist, he wouldn't be going public with all this stuff.
He's just really trying to sell it.
Oh my God.
She is
I
not
mean,
gonna
and it's
believe
not
you.
like the radio knows his last name, you know.
That's true. Penny, at first I thought you were incredibly paranoid. Now I believe you 100%. Adam.
If that's your name.
Yeah, I can't trust you. Hey, I guess I still have to ask. I think I know the answer, but I'm going to throw it out there. Penny, would you like to go on a second date with Adam? We'll pay for it.
No. Absolutely
Oh, come on.
So no chance at another date, Penny. That's what you're saying?
No.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you.
Well, what else can I do? Maybe I'll see you around. Maybe I'll see you at the mall again and I'll say hi.
Don't.
One thing I was thinking about, though, Penny, when we were on the date, you did mention that you had a cat growing up, but you never did tell me that cat's name. Could I get the name of the cat?
Get the
What?
Yeah, I don't think so. And that's not
I'm
my
kidding.
question.
Come on.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
We've been doing these second date updates for a while now, and we've heard a lot of creative excuses to get out of a date. I have an excuse that I like to use when I'm on a date, so I don't hurt the other person's feelings, but if I know it's not going well and I want to leave, I always use the same excuse. I look at them and go, I don't like you, and I want this to be over.
That's not an excuse.
And it seems to work every time, and so I think I'm doing it right. But not everybody is as smooth as I am.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
Look at you, smooth operator.
And Lisa, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, believes that somebody used an excuse to get out of a date with her. Lisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks, Jubal. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. So the guy that you met today, you met him online?
Yes, on a dating site.
What did you do when you went out on your date?
We just met at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Kept it simple.
When you saw him for the first time, what did you feel?
Well, here's the thing. There was a little bit of a snag before I met him because I knew that I was kind of going into it without being 100% truthful because I used an old photo on my profile.
Oh.
How old are we talking?
It was 8 years old.
Wow.
But when I was honest about my age,
Okay. You just weren't honest with your picture.
well, I felt really guilty after that. And I realized that I hadn't told him, and we were going out that night.
But you weren't honest about your picture. Why use a picture from 8 years ago as your dating profile photo?
It's a really good picture. Sometimes I'm not that photogenic, and it's really great, and I feel like it captures my personality.
Are you much different now than you were 8 years ago?
No, I mean, I don't. That's the other thing. I don't think I'm that different, but I don't know.
8 years
Maybe.
is a long time, though. We all have pictures that we really like and hold on to. You don't have like one that's maybe from like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the one I used.
All
I mean,
right.
I had a profile up a few years ago, and
So you came clean about it to him.
yeah, before we went out, I mean, it was about half an hour before meeting up. I texted him and I said, hey, you know what, you can totally cancel if you want to, but I just want to be honest with you. You know, the photo I used is 8 years old.
Did he ask for an updated picture to send to him or anything?
No, because it was right before, it was literally half an hour before we were meeting. He texted back, he's like, hey, don't worry about it, it's totally okay.
Yeah, because he was actually driving to the destination. Like, you should have probably, I mean, I don't know. I would think you would want to tell him like a day or two before.
I know, I didn't give him much of a leeway, but...
Did you do that on purpose, Lisa?
No, honestly, I just
Lisa.
That is
completely
really
forgot.
Lisa, are you lying to me? Did you do that on purpose?
No, I swear to you, I'm not.
Okay.
I was thinking like, oh my God, I really like this guy, and I was crap, and he doesn't have the right picture of me, and now he's going to hate me. But he was like, no, that's cool, whatever.
Have you been online dating for a little while?
Oh, yeah, a couple of months.
Have other people been shocked when they saw you in person compared to your profile photo?
Well, nobody would, I don't think anybody would, except for Jubal maybe, would really do that. Would be like, what?
Just like sit down like, you're not who I thought you were.
I know, you're ugly, I gotta go.
So your email said that you think he used an excuse to get out of your date.
We were having a great time, and he seemed a little bit nervous at first, but after a while, he got a phone call, and he said he had to go, and his excuse was, I have to go help my grandma get groceries.
No.
What? Yeah, it's totally lame, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a made-up excuse.
What did you say to him?
Well, what could I say? It was just like, okay, I was a good sport about it, but I don't know, maybe it is true, but it sounds lame.
Yeah, what if his grandma really does need groceries, and you're like, I don't care, let her starve. You stay here.
Anyway, it's been over a week, and I haven't heard from him, and I'm really hoping it's not the picture thing.
I guess I didn't ask you how the actual date went. Was everything enjoyable?
I thought it was good. Like I said, he seemed a little nervous at first. Maybe it's because he was like, oh, my God, what's she going to look like? But
yeah.
No, it seemed normal and cool. And, there's always a little bit of adjustment when you're like, oh, hi, here's the real you. But I thought we were connecting.
So no awkward moments where you think that he got turned off, and he didn't seem to be turned off by the fact that your picture was 8 years younger than you actually are.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that is what happened. Okay. Like I said, people don't show up and be like, oh, you're not as attractive as I thought you were going to be. They just, right? You're kind of polite.
I think we can all agree that we're pretty sure that his grandma needs help with her groceries as an excuse to get out of the date.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Great, thanks.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Lisa is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy named Nick. They met online. Her picture that she uses online is actually 8 years old. So she thinks that might be part of the problem. But she did come clean right before their date and said, hey, just so you know, when I show up, I'm going to look 8 years older. He seemed to not have a problem with that, but she does think that he used an excuse to get out of the date because at some point he got a phone call and then said his grandma needs help with her groceries, so he had to leave. Right. And she hasn't heard anything from him since. Lisa, you know what I think your problem is?
What?
I think you need to start dating men.
Oh, you think he's a little boy?
A little grandma's boy. So if his grandma's calling, he's going to get groceries for her. You really want to be with a guy like that? Look at me. I haven't talked to my grandma in like 10 years.
That's not something to brag about.
I am a good grandson.
So bad.
I thought you meant be a man and not make a lame excuse like that.
Yeah.
No. I was saying,
wrong.
Don't let your grandma run you.
Man up.
You know what I mean? Like, he's got to own that relationship with his grandma. All right, well, we're about to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, and if, in fact, that was an excuse to get out of your date, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is me.
Hey, Nick, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From what?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Well, what do I got to say? What are they going to do?
You don't have to say or do anything. I just have a few questions for you about a date you recently went on.
Okay.
Here's how it works. One of our listeners emailed us to call you. You recently went out with a girl named Lisa, okay?
Right.
And Lisa is wondering why you're not calling her back.
Okay. So, what do I just tell you? What happened, or?
That would be the goal. If you just want to straight up just tell me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it just didn't work out.
Well, is there a specific reason?
Not too much. I mean,
There was way too much hesitation. There's definitely a reason.
well, no, I mean, she just, listen, when you go out with somebody, have something in mind, and if they're not it, then you move on.
I like how your voice just gets higher.
I'm just saying. I mean, not everybody's for everybody. Why waste time if they're not for you? That's all.
Nick, let me ask you a question. She told us that she had a profile picture on the dating website that was 8 years younger than she is. Does she look a lot different now, and is that why you don't want to call her back?
I wouldn't say a lot different, but somewhat different.
Like different enough to where you found her unattractive when you saw her?
I don't know. I wouldn't say unattractive, but it's just I'm just particular, and she wasn't my type exactly. So I'm just looking for Miss Perfect, and she wasn't it. That's all.
Miss Perfect. What is Miss Perfect?
Isn't that what everybody wants? Miss Perfect for them,
I want Miss Willing. That's what I'm usually going for.
Or Miss Damaged Goods.
Or just Miss has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I guess I just have high standards. I don't know.
All right. Are you one of... Okay, I got a friend like you. You're one of those I only date perfect 10 model type guys, aren't you?
No, I mean, not maybe to other people's standards, but to my standards, they have to have certain features or attributes that I like.
So it was all just like a looks thing. Like her looks didn't meet what you expected and what you like.
Look, I'm just saying, I've been on a lot of dates. I've dated a lot of people here and back home, and just, I guess I always find something wrong with each of them,
What do you find wrong, though? Like, her cuticles were a little, too white. Are you that picky?
Well, if I notice that, sure, that could be something. But
For real?
No, but it's usually bigger than that. Like this one girl had really big gums. You ever see that when they smile, they're very gummy, and that's just.
Nick. I'm with you. I'm with you on the big gums thing. It is distracting.
Yeah, like horse gums.
Yeah.
You guys are so shallow.
It's true though.
What?
Brooke, do you want to date a dude with huge gums?
I don't know that I've ever even noticed gums.
Obviously you're looking at their face most of the time, but you gaze and you look down and you see the boobs and stuff. Can I say boobs and stuff?
Yeah,
you can
sure.
say
You can say that. Absolutely.
Well, that was one problem with this girl. They were just kind of weirdly shaped or something. I just couldn't.
Are we talking about a former date of yours, or are we talking about Lisa?
Oh no, a former date.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not Lisa.
Okay.
We're just going through a list of everything wrong with every woman that he's ever dated.
I'm just giving examples of why I'm picky. That's all. I mean.
All right, big gums, weird looking boobs, things like that turn you
If
off.
they look like that, then who knows what they look like when it's off.
Okay.
So what was the thing that turned you off about Lisa?
Well, she had really, the nose part was fine, but the nostrils were kind of small.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They're just tiny.
Her nostrils are too small for her nose.
Yeah, the holes part.
Yeah, I know what a nostril is. I'm just trying to picture a big
No, I know,
nose
but,
with little.
They were just really small, and it looked kind of odd. It didn't look like that in the picture, which was surprising.
Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Are you being serious that small nostrils are a deal breaker for you?
Look, when you're talking to somebody for an hour and all you can focus on is the nostrils, there's a problem.
But
that's why I couldn't take it anymore.
You probably have a lot of your own imperfections too, right?
I'm not saying I don't, but for me, why should I settle if that's not who I want to be with?
You have to be one of the most picky dudes I've ever talked to.
Yeah, dude.
And
I know. Everybody says that to me, but that's who I am.
You're honest.
Hey,
Maybe
look.
that's why I'm single, but what do you want?
It definitely is why you're single. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, I would love to find out if Lisa has had any work done to her nostrils to make them smaller. Wouldn't you like to find that out, Nick?
No, that's all right. I don't really care. I mean, it didn't work out, so it doesn't matter. I'm moving on.
Well, it's too bad because she's actually on the other line listening.
What?
Seriously? My nostrils are too small?
What are you guys doing to me? What you ambush people like this?
Yeah, it's kind of the point of the whole segment. So anyway,
Moving
I
on.
didn't agree to this.
I know you didn't, but Lisa did, and now she's on the phone. So you might as well talk to her about her small nostrils.
I'm here. What kind of freaky thing is that? I could see if your nostrils were too big, but
It's just my thing. I don't know what to tell you. I'm picky. That's all. I don't know if you heard that part, but I'm just very.
I mean, we have all this stuff in common, and now you're saying it's because my nostrils? My nostrils are normal.
No, they're not.
Oh my God! Really?
I'm sorry, they're not. I've seen a lot of nostrils, and they're on the smaller side.
I see at least a dozen nostrils a day, and apparently yours don't stack up, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else thinks about them. I know I'm picky, and there were some very nice qualities you had, and we had some nice conversation. But for me, just me, like I said, I'm picky. They were just too small, and it was distracting. I'm sorry.
Nick, how do you expect to find the perfect woman with like every single thing on her face being perfect? I mean, you're not exactly Mr. Hottie. You know, you're cute. So what are you thinking?
Look, if I have to be single for the rest of my life because I can't find the perfect person for me, then I'll be single, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to keep trying. That's all.
All right.
Wow, that's dedication.
Well, I have to do this no matter what because it is a second date update. Nick, would you like to go out on a second date with Lisa? We will pay for it.
Oh, my God. No.
It's not a match. It's not going to work.
Both of you guys said, did I hear both of you guys say no to a second date at the same time?
Yes.
All right. Look, you guys have more in common than you think.
The only thing, apparently.
All right, Lisa. Well, I'm sorry that we couldn't make that happen for you.
Okay, thanks.
And Nick, I'll keep an eye out for girls with giant nostrils, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
My deal breaker, whenever I meet a girl, perfect teeth. Hate it.
Why?
Hate them. Just a turn off to me.
You like a little snaggle in there?
I like that girl to just be screwed up. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Lots of text messages coming in about the second date update. The guy didn't want to call the girl back because he said her nostrils were too small.
Which is so picky. It's ridiculous. I can't believe how many text messages are coming in commenting on his man unit, though.
Yeah, we got a text message about her nostrils. Says, one of my coworkers has slits for nostrils. It's really distracting, and I can't stop looking at them when I talk to her. So apparently it bothers some people.
Honestly, I can't stop looking at your guys' nostrils now. This is weird.
Just judging everybody's nostrils.
I will say my husband's nostrils are exceptionally large, and it's sometimes distracting. And I think it's from a long life of picking your nose.
I've never paid enough attention to nostrils, I guess. I guess I should start. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.